Hey guys, remember me? Charlie here from StogieReview.com. With everything going on lately, including the birth of my son, it's been a while since I've done a video other than the CAO Last Stick Standing stuff. And I'm not quite ready to do my next full review, so figured I'd pull something out of the humidor that hasn't been covered before on Stogie Review and do a quick first impressions video. What I chose was the Flor Dominicana Reserva Especial. So even, I think I got this stick in a Flor Dominicana sampler that I won last year at the Delaware Cigar Festival. We haven't, or as far as I could tell, we haven't covered this before in Stogie Review, although the cigar's been around for a while. On the Flor Dominicana website, it links to a review of this one, the Robusto, from Cigar Aficionado back in, what does it say? 97, so at least 15 years. I'm smoking the Robusto, which is a 5x48. Let's see. It says it's got a Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and Piloto Cubano filler. Like I said, 5x48. So looking at the cigar, it's actually a little darker, I think, than I would expect for a Connecticut. A little bit of green in it. Some medium-sized veins. Roll looks pretty good. Feels pretty nice and well packed. There might be a slight soft spot underneath the band. From the wrapper, I'm getting a lot of wood, maybe a little bit of chocolate. Off of the foot, really more of the same. Maybe some pepperiness in there too. The cold draw is pretty snug. I actually had to clip it several times in order to get some good airflow. A lot more than I usually prefer clipping it. Yeah, still pretty snug. Cold draw, I'm sort of getting some, I don't know, some light dark fruit, maybe some more wood. So I'll light this up and let you know what I think about it in the first third. All right, I'm back in the first third here with the Flor Dominicana Reserva Especial. So far things are off to a good start. That draw is still pretty snug, but really isn't causing any real problems to speak of. It's producing a good amount of thin smoke. As you can see, the ash is bordering on that white / light gray. It's pretty well compact and hanging on there. Flavor-wise, I'm getting a little bit of pepper, actually some nice twanginess, and a lot of wood. So that's pretty much the flavor profile that I'm picking up. Burn's been really nice and even. The burn line is nice and thin. So no real complaints so far, but nothing too wild or awesome about it yet. But so far pretty solid. So I'll keep working on this and check back in with you in a little bit. All right, back in the second third here. Oh shit. As I just ash all over my keyboard. Awesome. Like I said, back in the second third here of the Flor Dominicana. More ash falling. Hope that blowing the smoke doesn't, or blowing the ash doesn't come up. We're on the microphone. Flor Dominicana Reserva Especial. Pain in the ass. Anyway, other than that, things have been going, you know, still pretty good. Ash, that's only the second time the ash has dropped off. Nice solid chunks. It's burning like a champ. You know, again, nice thin burn line. I don't know how well you can see that. Nice thin burn line, pretty straight. No touch-ups, no relights, nothing like that. You know, not getting a huge amount of dense smoke, but it's smoking okay. Like I said, burning like a champ. Really in the flavor wise, the dominant flavors are still wood and a little bit of twanginess, but it's a good twanginess. You know, the sort of, to me, cigars have two types of twanginess. You have your Cuban/Nicaraguan tanginess, which I like, and you have your Dominican twanginess, which is more like a sour cream, is something I don't like, or at least in the last couple of years. That's the kind of twang I've been getting out of Dominican cigars. So this is definitely on the good side of the twanginess. And there's a hint of sweetness, kind of like a graham cracker, I would say. So again, a pretty solid smoke overall, especially construction-wise, other than that slightly snug draw, but still nothing stellar in the flavor department. So I'll continue this. I'll finish up the final third, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. All right, getting down towards the end here of the Flor Dominicana Reserva Especial. Hopefully you can see me. It looks like, there we go. Now the picture's not quite as dark. So, yeah, so as you can see, I'm getting more smoke now. It's still burning really well. The ash is still nice and solid, but it's getting noticeably darker here in the final third, whereas it was much more of a solid white, light gray before. Now it's getting more in the salt and pepper area. Along with the increase in smoke, I'm getting more pronounced flavors, but there really isn't any significant change up in what those flavors taste like. Still mostly wood. There's a hint of pepper, maybe a touch of coffee and cream, more so on the coffee than the cream. Construction-wise, still great. Like I said, there's maybe a couple of tiny cracks developing under where the band was. So all in all, you know, fairly decent smoke. Great construction, but no wow in the flavor department. The Flor Dominicana website bills this as a medium to full cigar, but I'd say it's really medium at best. So yeah, I'll wrap things up for now. I've enjoyed it, but nothing too extraordinary. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.